Hello everyone, this is Seraphira, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die with the Darkness Falls mod. So, I've been having a very hard time actually getting my game capture software to work lately. I finally tried just something totally different, a different setting on my OBS studio, and now it's working. So, it's one of the reasons I haven't been on. The other is just school and just life happens. The other thing is, uh, with the update to Alpha 19.4 in 7 Days to Die, it appears that my old save game that I was playing on my own is now won't load anymore. So I'm hoping when I hit a new game, it will start to work. So we'll back off. What we're going to do is going to make a new game. We're going to do the Darkness Falls Extra Large 2 map. We'll call this basically YouTube is March for a few more days here, 2021. Okay, so I am going to set it down to not players. Zombies alive, that's fine. Max animals alive, that's fine. Basic. So I do have the difficulty set down because Darkness Falls is, especially on Horde nights, a little overwhelming or very overwhelming. So I do have things set so that I will have Horde nights. Some people who play Darkness Falls don't even do Horde night. It's going to be every 7 days. We're going to do the 18 hours day light length, 120 minutes. Yeah, I think that's fine. 2 hours per day. So we get to blend more in the morning. So everyone's going to sprint at night no matter what. And I also have increased the experience multiplier. I think 300 is a little too much, though. We'll go down to 200%. So I do have the loot will respawn in within 5 days. So if I do loot something right after a Horde night, which I like to do, I like to go to a bookstore the morning after the Horde night, go loot it. That way I know next Horde night, the bookstore should be respawned. Blood Moon Count. I am going to lower that. I'm going to go to 6. I do have a Horde base that seems to work pretty well, which we'll have to build all over from the beginning. But that's what we're going to do. So we're going to mark our airdrops. No cheat mood. We're going to get airdrops every day. That gets a little overwhelming. I'm going to turn that down later. But yeah, so that's what we're going to go with. So let's get this started, and I'll see you guys after it has set me in the world. I'll see you in a bit. All right, so here we are, Darkness Falls. And just a quick mention here from Kane, thanking everyone for supporting through the years. Also to make sure you check your journal. He's using this to deal with detailed class information and mod-specific changes where possible. Again, quick background of what is going on. If you want to pause and read this, go for it. It's just kind of you woke up at a camp, zombies were attacking, and you ran. So, what I'm going to do here is we're going to do a couple things. We're going to start off, we're going to see where we're at. I don't know if I got the detail on a little too high. We'll see. But let's start by just getting things going. So let's hit tab, open our inventory. Let's open our survival backpack. There we go. Let's open. Whoop. Backpack contained a tattered map. Looking at it, comparing the landmarks, you can see, you notice something marked with an X. And notice a scroll next to it saying White River. Maybe it's a settlement where we can be safe. So that's going to be the kind of the meat of this video as we're going to get to the settlement. But the filler is we're going to go over skills because Darkness Falls is a little different. Darkness Falls has a bunch of classes. I know that 7 Days to Die also has their classes based on strength, intelligence, and stuff like that. Unless they've changed recently and I just haven't noticed it. So the first couple things are action skills. So action skills are back with Darkness Falls. The more you run around, do things in general, your athletics skill goes up. So you gain stamina faster in this case. As you can see, when you get to approximately level 20-ish, 21, there we go. It jumps. You get a 5% increase. These look very similar to the base game. And then also, you got your blunt weapons. So the more you use blunt weapons, the better you get at it. The same thing with bladed weapons, mining tools, etc. The more you use an item, the better you get at it. Makes sense, doesn't it? Otherwise, there's other perks. These seem the same as the base game, but there's also perks unlocked via books. I think the base game is adding things like this. I don't remember. But using books to unlock things is pretty important in this game. So this is one of the first classes I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose both the farmer and the laborer class because I'm going to get 2 books, as you can see I do already. Let's just go over the classes really quick while we're standing here. Farmer, living off the land. So the farmer class in general, I guess I don't get anything except for increase in crafting here for 10 by SMGs. Submachine guns, living off the land, harvesting more, but also learning how to plant and make the seeds for certain crops, which is going to be important. Sous chef, making recipes for cooking items, important. At least I think that's one of the more important things for me. And once you find the Master Farmer book, unfortunately you're going to have to find a book. There's no other way to open this that I'm aware of. You can learn how to craft growing lights, which means that you can start planting indoors if you like, or underground, or anywhere you want. In fact, certain recipes will not grow unless you are using a grow light. Let's go to Laborer really quick, and we'll come back to Hunter in a second. Laborer. Nothing real special here, but learning to build your workbenches and forges and etc. are pretty important. Generator banks, pressure plates, experience from electrical trap kills, which we're going to want eventually. You can craft scrap tools, your forges, your big forge, and etc. the advanced forge, and a titanium building blocks, which will become important because you're going to need some sort of huge structure for protecting yourself. Quick, let's just go through the hunter. So some stealth things which will be important as you go through POIs, at least that's the way I kind of play it. Hunter, getting more resources from animals, and the master hunter, extended magazine mod, sniper rifle, which I really enjoy using. Let's move on to the mechanic. Again, another important class, but I'm not going to take it right away. In fact, you cannot even build the bicycle. You can probably find bicycles for dumb shits, a book out there somewhere, as well as the mini bike for dumb shits. So these skills may not be super important, but being able to craft your own wheels, that would be helpful. Salvaging, getting more salvage from cars and robotics. So I'm kind of iffy on this one. Making robotics your junk turret and your, I don't know, what the sledge turret, I think is what it's called. Helpful, but not, in my opinion, super important. And the master mechanic, which you'll eventually want because you're going to want your motorbike, your 4x4, and the muscle car. You're going to want those eventually. Usually just like the motorcycle, but I don't see that listed really. But we'll just look really quick. It should still be in here. Motorcycle. Yep, it is. So I just don't. Maybe you don't need a book. Maybe you don't need the class to build a motorcycle. Let's move on. Again, apparently there's a pig over there. Okay. Mechanic, Scavenger. All these classes you're going to eventually want. So, better buying, better selling, wasteland treasures, chance to harvest honey from trees. That would be nice. You'd probably be overloaded with honey, but that's fine. Harvest coffins for bones, jewelry, and precious gems. It just allows you to harvest more things while you're out doing your normal activities. Let's see, better chance for better loot. Again, you're going to want that eventually in a Master Scavenger. Increased bonuses, loot drop chance, and then increases your crafting tier for pistols. Science. Demolitions, I'm really not that interested in. I know they're fun, the grenades and the launchers and things like that, but I don't like. I like finding things, and you use these things, you destroy loot containers. Science. This part is where I would be more interested in battery banks and gas cans and things like that. Position, again, important in my opinion. First aid kits, though eventually when we get to the science technology area, you may not need them as much, but we'll see. And then the master book unlocks the plasma baton, advanced healing items, hazmat suit, which you may need to get out into the radiated areas, which is where the storyline will, I believe, eventually take us. Security, flurry of blows, increased melee attack speed, always a good thing. Reduce hit point loss, again, a good thing. And then ability to wear armor, not be as slowed down. Decrease your stamina penalties and things like that. And Master Security, unlock advanced tactical rigging, military armor, titanium armor. There you go, and the M60. And the last class, regular class, is the Survivalist. Again, an important class. I don't know if this is one I'm going to take third or not. It'll be between that and the Hunter class. I might just go with this with the disease resistance, but when you get up here to level 3 and up to level 5, you have a chance to just totally shrug off your infections without needing either honey or antibiotics. Self-medicated, somewhat helpful, dehydrate you less, and they're more effective. Well insulated, again, is nice to have. Insulation versus heat and cold. And Master Scientist unlocks a large backpack, Mega Crush, Jerky, Radio, Survival Torch. Good things to have. The large backpack's probably the most important part. The survival torch, I'm not sure how well that works. Supposedly the survival torch will not attract zombies. I don't know what the radio's for yet. The jerky, I guess, is kind of important. Now, here's the end game. I don't think you can get this until you find specific, research notes and things like that. It could have changed, and you need different things to get there, but laser multi-tool, laser sword, these are pretty important, and I believe you have to choose either biological boost or technological boost. I don't believe you can have the same, but regenerating hit points per second, up to 50% of your max health when injured. So only up to 50% of your max health. So it's not going to bring you beyond that 50% health, but while you're out hunting and you just don't want to deal with damage. Is always a nice thing. Increase your walk speed, stamina regen. These are the things I will probably go with. But the other part is technological. Increase your player health and your stamina regen. It's always nice to have more. So in this case, this one will regenerate you to 50%. This one will bring you up above your current cap. And then transhuman, increase physical damage resistance, increase heat and cold resistance, increase block and damage and harvest amount for mining tools, and increase melee weapon and damage by 5%. Increase melee weapon dismemberment chance. I think this is probably I would be more interested in, but we'll see when we get there. Maybe eventually I'll play both sides, but both of these are a very long time away. So there's the skills. I think these are all normal and very similar to the main game. So let's get the books going. Let's wear the backpack. And now that I've reset the backpack, there we go. Let's put the crafting tool over there. Let's store the backpack up there, I guess. Put that, and let's start. Recipes, farmer. We're only 500 meters from the trader, that's good. So we'll just start with the farmer. We'll read that. Knowing how to work the land is a valuable skill these days. You also used to know how to lure animals for breeding and easy capture. Time to get out there and get working. So you can build, I think we already went over it, but we'll double check it. We should not be able to do any of this yet. We're going to have to go through the class quest to open this. Rank 1 when you complete your first quest, and then rank 2 when you finish the class quest. The mortar and pestle allows us to build seeds and make the animal snare and chicken coop to leather, meat, eggs, feathers, things like that. And let's make the laborer class. The reason I choose the laborer class is to get the mining helmet right away with the class quest. Plus the ability to make your workbenches and things like that. I know how to build is going to be useful these days. Let's get you working right away because you'll need to learn how to collect your own resources from now on. Let's get cracking. Okay. So, with that, we're going to move on. That was quite a lot of talking and not a whole lot of action. So let's move on and see if we can get to whatever trader this is. Kind of hoping it's the trader I am looking for in the city. I want. There's a spot. Well, this might be it. I don't know. Pretty close to. I think it's Trader Joel. He's the one that lives in the tree fort type area. It's still a base. I don't know. No, this looks more like. Oh, I have not built a damn thing, and I've already got bees coming after me. And zombies. We should have been thinking about that. Let's here club build it. Okay. Well, the bee seems to have lost us. Okay, and I need to make an axe in order to harvest that corpse. I need to find a couple rocks. I think I just need one. This is a little different. You need to make a sharp rock a sharp rock, you can make an axe. There we go. And with the axe, we can, if I can still find it. There it is. There we go. I got a couple bones, but I need 5 in order to make a shiv. There we go. So let's make us a shiv as well. And let's take you, put it there. You can see your tool belt is a little larger as well in this mod. Your inventory is larger, but you can still get overloaded. Oh, apparently, we're actually in the winter. Am I headed north? I am headed north, so I'm totally headed the wrong direction. We're gonna go finish this quest for finding the trader. And let's get a little bit more stamina back as the game loads the new biome. See, no, he didn't. Okay, we're not going to hang out in the winter biome, but as you can see, traders have their own guards here in Darkness Falls. The thing is, as you can see, there's no open lit sign because they are always open. They don't actually shut at night. But with that, the zombies can actually destroy. Oh, maybe this is Trader Jen. I don't know. The zombies can actually destroy the base. This actually seems pretty well secured. We'll go around and look at the...
Another wonderful morning in the apocalypse.
Nice, okay.
How can I help you?
So we found Trader Jen. Let's talk to the trader, get this quest done. Look at our inventory really quick, and let's get out of here because there isn't anything I want to sell, and I don't have any money to buy anything.
Sorry, but I've never heard of a stim pack.
Now, as you can see here, zombies are already beating on this place, so I need to get out there. The guards really aren't that effective. But she does give the day in time.
If I had a duke for every time someone was just looking, I'd be as rich as Trader Joel.
So, you want to make sure the doors are shut. Let's go out and see. Yeah, not good. As you can see, they are actually destroying the base, which means that they can not only get in and hurt you, but they can get in and hurt the trader as well. There are other trader outposts out and about that show like traders that have been overrun by zombies. So with that, let's go over these forges really quick. If it loads for me, come on. There we go. Alright, we got some clay. In this mod, I don't believe there are any workstations that are not destroyed. Everything seems to be destroyed. And we should have one more in here. Oh, there we go. That'll be helpful. Let's put this down here for now. All right. With that, I think we're gonna end this episode as a quick just overview of the game. Next episode we'll probably work on the. In fact, let's get it started. Oop. Is it K? No, I don't know what the option is for quest. Oh. Yeah. So you may want to come out here and fix things for these traders, or not hang out in them unless you plan on them overrunning it. Wouldn't be a good thing. We'll get that class started in a second, but let's try not to have Trader Jen be overrun by zombies like on day one. Okay, so hopefully they'll stop attacking. You can see she's already got some holes in her base there. Let's get into a little warmer area. I don't have a bow to... Yeah, there's no way I'm going to catch that deer now. Anyway, so now we're in a warm area. Quests. Let's make the labor quest active. There we go. So it wants us to gather wood, stone, and soil. We'll do that next episode. So there we are. This is Darkness Falls. Let's see how well this goes. I have a long way to the south to go to get to the other city where I want to be. It's nice to know where Trader Jen is, but I got a long way to go south. So what I'm going to do is probably run south on my own. Maybe we'll pick up on episode 2 and I'll do a little bit of this gathering as we run south. Looks like we got a survivor. It's something that's a little different in this game. There are other survivors here, but there are also bandits. So survivors will go out and hunt zombies. They won't attack you unless you attack them. Bandits will attack you on sight. I think they will also attack zombies, but I think they'll come after you first. So, with all that said, as always, everyone, really thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and we have some more Darkness Falls videos to come. And I will see you all on the next episode. All right, everyone. See you later.